Thank you for joining the baddest YouTube channel in the world. This is Ron OG, live from the OG community. How we doing today, fam? Hope everyone is doing well. But you know what we here for. Your boy got another head banger for you. But before we get into this video, let's make sure everybody stopping through is hitting that subscribe button. Then hit that bell notification so the videos can come straight to you. And then, for my day one OG community members, let's not forget, hype these videos when you can and hit that like button so we can push our videos through the algorithm. Well, without further ado, let's get into this video.
Coach almost killed us today. You was the main one crying. That was survival breathing. Why everything so quiet? A storm coming or something? What is happening? What is happening? What just happened? Nothing. We keep walking. Yeah, just keep walking. Don't touch me. Nah. Run right. Yo, help me! Oh. I didn't mean to! No! Get it off! Why is this happening to me? Bro. Oh! Get it off! Dre! Stop shooting it! Yo, something wrong with my hands. I did that? Yo. What the this? Yo, get this off me! Then... Jaden! Something wrong! Get it off! Dream, stop! Bro, why the ground feel weird? Bro! Nah, I can't get down! I can't stop! Somebody help me! I can't stop! I can't control it! Oh my God! Yo, what's happening to me? I did that? Oh, I'm flying. Something feel wrong. What the that? Yo! Nah, what is this? Bro, calm down. I did that?
Go shoot.
I'm in the slime. Get that nigga. World star! Fuck you! Right now! What?
Wait.
Watch out, that nigga crazy! People keep tagging me in this video. Let's just see what it is.
Have you ever wondered if the government is hiding powerful psychic children? Well, look closely at this leaked footage. These grainy images are not from a movie, and they were never meant to be released to the public. A former operative smuggled this secret videotape from a classified mind control program in the late 1990s. Look at the young boy's face, the serious, intense expression, and the strange, heavy device strapped to his head with multiple wires. Official documents from the program, if you know where to find them, claim this was a telekinesis experiment. He was forced to focus his mind on a crushed soda can for days at a time. The goal was to see if he could make it move or crush further. But whistleblowers have a much darker story. They say the headset wasn't built to study psychic powers. It was designed to force a human consciousness into an alternate dimension, to fracture his mind and see if it could return. What secret agencies are doing in the name of science is absolutely horrifying. Do you believe these secret projects really exist?
Man, remember all those fools saying this superhero shit was just fairy tales? Look at us now, motherfucker.
Man, I was just walking home, and then boom, my eyes started burning.
Yo, same here, but then
My hands caught fire.
yeah. They've been hunting us for weeks, man. Oh, we gotta lose them. Them government clowns ain't got nothing on us.
You ain't wrong, man. They're clueless as hell. For real, we the new gods of this block.
We're taking this planet back, you hear me? This is our time. Let's go. Yo, we gotta find something quick. They're coming, go, go, go. Yo, ain't nobody messing with us for real. We the baddest crew in the city. Damn right, they know not to step to us. Yeah. They see us coming, they run. Oh, blast the helicopter! I got this! Yo, check this out. This kid, he's got the gift too. Show him what you can do. No way, for real?
So, you mean to tell me this woman didn't see this vehicle coming? She ought to be slapped.
For a levitation. This will take place as soon as darkness begins to fall. The images which this film has recorded are scarcely to be credited. There are no hidden supports or pulleys to be seen. In spite of this event, and that the film is incontrovertible proof that levitation is indeed possible. A second cameraman can now be seen hurrying to the side so that he can get close-up pictures of the fascinating event. Could it be that there are in fact invisible fields of force which this shaman is able to take advantage of?
That just lets you know, if this shaman is levitating, then who's to say that the Orisha are not real? If he's levitating, the Orisha has to be real to some extent. To those who know who the Orisha are, I have a video on them as well. Let's get back into it. guys see that? OG community. This man is levitating off the sand. Levitating. That's how I know superpowers are real. They are. Not everybody will get them. Some will, some won't. It's all in the DNA. But you see this man is levitating off the ground on sand. Hey, sometimes you got to believe in things you can't see. It's called faith. Let's get back to it.
Out there about this little girl who would get sick and she would start sneezing and disappear. The mother would state that when she was looking at her daughter while she was sick, it was like looking through glass. So this illness that the child had would cause her body to dematerialize. It was times when the little girl would disappear and pop up all around the house and sometime even outside and down the block. The mother would bring her child to many doctors and they would just dismiss this illness. Now we have something in our body called junk DNA. We have a lot of energies that we have been cut off from. And these ancient powers that have been dormant and sleep within us is waking up and we are being activated. So when the little girl was sneezing, she was tapping into her powers, also known as the junk DNA. This is an example of an ancient power that we used to have. We would dematerialize, teleport, and go to different parts of the planet. In these ancient texts, they tell us that we are the gods and goddesses, and that we can do the same things that the gods did. Your true powers are beginning to be unlocked, and you are remembering your ancient ways. And now the gifts will rain down upon you. Peace and Ashe, family. Hope y'all like the lecture.
A massive pulse of interstellar cosmic rays struck the Earth and its population. These cosmic rays triggered a genetic transformation in selection, unleashing unimaginable superpowers. Unfortunately, these superpowers were only unlocked in rare individuals.
Y'all, superpowers are mentioned in the Bible. Samson had super strength. Let's not forget that. Argue with your mama, his strength was super. He killed 1,000 men with a donkey jawbone. And he also killed a lion with his bare hands. Super strength. He also pushed the pillars of a building down so that it crumbled and killed like thousands of people, including himself. Moving on, we're in 1 Kings 18:46. Then the Lord gave special strength to Elijah. He tucked his cloak into his belt and ran ahead of Ahab's chariot all the way to the entrance of Jezreel. That's super speed. Running faster than a chariot, running faster than horses, that's super speed. It even low-key talks about teleportation or something that sounds like it. Listen to this. 1 Kings 18:12. But as soon as I leave you, the Spirit of the Lord will carry you away to who knows where. When Ahab comes and cannot find you, he will kill me. This also happens when Philip was baptizing the eunuch. He was transported elsewhere. That's in Acts 8:39. It says the Spirit of the Lord caught him up and dropped him upwards, and the eunuch never saw him again. And then we have Luke 4:28, where he's infuriated a crowd by speaking truth. And they back him up to like a cliff, and they're trying to like push him off. And it says he just walks right through them. So 1 minute they're so mad that they're trying to unalive him, and the next minute he's just walking right through them. That sounds like invisibility. We have it again in John 8:59, where people were trying to stone him, and it says Jesus hid himself and then slipped away. I'm sorry, that low-key sounds like invisibility. Nothing is impossible for God, so you're not going to sit here and tell me God can't give people superpowers. I'm just giving you viable examples in the Bible of what sounds to me like he already did. And then you got the Holy Spirit. When people were baptized with the Holy Spirit, they then had the power to heal, cast out demons, bring people back to life, speak in tongues, interpret, discern spirits. Superpowers! Y'all, at the end of the day, we are holy heroes by the grace and strength and power of our Lord Jesus Christ. Quit doubting my God and get up and walk in your power. Anyways, this is just something that the Lord revealed to me in my time in the Bible today, and I'm sharing it with you. God bless.
Damn, y'all annoying as hell!
Stop running!
Man, shut your ass up!
It's over! It's over!
Nah, now it's starting.
Melanin inside us protect us from these harmful deities, demons, and aliens through the contrast we have through our ancestors. Look what else melanin
It's
can do.
responsible for protecting your DNA from harmful UV radiation. Researchers have made a spectacular discovery in the molecular property of melanin. A discovery that makes our previous inquiry about the possibility of unlocking hidden superpowers not just a concept of science fiction, but rather science fact. Melanin, but more specifically, eumelanin, can conduct electricity. This has been known by scientists for upwards of 50 years. Chained together in its natural form, eumelanin acts as sort of an electrical bank with the ability to take in or lend electrons as dictated by environmental conditions. The molecules can shuffle electrons as well as surrounding ions to create an all-natural electrode material. It wasn't until the past 2 years that scientists found a way to improve upon this natural conductive property. The discovery, made by a group of Italian researchers, showed that eumelanin conductivity can be boosted to allow its use in things such as medical implants and other bioelectronic devices. Combining metal elements with eumelanin or superheating it with graphene, as scientists before it tried, did help increase its conductivity. The researchers found that by heating eumelanin in a vacuum in a process known as annealing, they could calm down its chaotic and unorganized molecular structure, thus forming a neatly aligned molecular sheet that can maximize its natural conductive capabilities. In a twist of irony, however, they also found that the full electrical powers of eumelanin were held back by one molecule that has plagued eumelanin-rich human beings since the beginning of time: water. Though ion-enriched water is a strong conductor of electricity, eumelanin actually loses all of its conductivity when exposed to water. Considering how even Superman has his kryptonite, it becomes apparent how even some of the most stereotypical beliefs are somewhat rooted in scientific truth.
That's why we don't get possessed as much. The melanin protects us. This brings to mind another thing. Why every time we're a superhero, we a cyborg. the original Captain America, Ironheart, Deathlock, Voodoo, Voodoo, huh? Spawn. It goes on and on.
What's that? Oh, the CIA released a document saying that the Earth is a hologram. Imagine that. And that we can access superhuman abilities. And they explain so how in this document. Tell me more! Yeah, you heard that right. According to the CIA released document, they explain how humans can access superhuman ability. Now, the way they say that you can do this is by going through hemisync. Oh, what's hemisync, you ask? Well, it's basically getting your brain synced up together so that both parts of the brain are in harmony. Okay. So how do we do that? Oh, well, what you do is you have to have a frequency playing in each ear, but a different frequency on each ear between 3 and 7 hertz. Okay. The document states that basically once you have this hemisync, you are able to basically do anything in this hologram. I love it!
People with real-life superpowers. Liu Thao Lin, the so-called magnetic man. Metal just sticks to his skin like he's a walking magnet. Coins, spoons, even heavier stuff just cling to him like it's nothing. People saw this and started talking. Some say it's some weird body magnetism thing. Others think it's just skin grip or some trick of the surface. Either way, his demos get people shook every time. You see it live and you're just left confused. Like, how is that even real? Hasna Muslimani, the girl who cries diamonds. That's what people call it. She became known for something super strange. Tears that look like tiny crystal pieces, almost like little diamonds coming out her eyes. Reports say these forms showed up like normal tears, just way more solid and unusual. Doctors and curious people looked into it. And of course, it sparked a ton of debate about whether it's real or not. Even now, her story stays kind of mysterious. People still talk about it all over the internet, trying to figure out what they actually saw.
Tell me what you guys think about this video, because I've talked about this a lot, you guys. I've talked about this a lot. That David Wilcock video, he said people would get powers.
Apparently, there will be some people who become incredible superheroes right off the bat.
And I see a lot of videos like this.
Yo, you see this tripod? This a ring light. That's power, bro. I never knocked the ring light down like that before. One more time for the people that's new to the page. Ain't nobody out here but me, bro. It's just me. We got powers, for real. It's just is what it is, bro.
We got powers.
Power, true power does not come just from the muscles, not just from the brain. So that is a part of it. It's that understanding too. And a zoo is a beautiful example of that, in my opinion.
And I can see like certain spots.
There's an actual design towards projecting, so take a look.
Look at that.
Notice that it is projecting literally outward, okay?
No way.
Literally outward from where I am sitting. We're not seeing it happen anywhere else. We're not seeing it shoot anywhere else. And you see, as I'm sitting here doing this, just waving my hands back and forth, you're getting more movements like that. Look.
This is Isaac Luna, a man who can supposedly levitate. He started uploading videos to TikTok and it's like super viral. He's levitating, a real life superhuman. How is he doing this? This is his first video. How is this man doing this? He uploaded a second video where he does the same thing, but this time it's a little bit different. It's in the middle of his backyard. There are no walls around him. Check this out.
That's freaky. Can he fly? If he can levitate, wonder can he fly?
Well, people thought it was fake. It was special effects, green screen. He shows his backyard. It's not special effects. It's not a green screen. It's real. How the heck is this man levitating? He then explains he's doing physical exercise, mental exercises. He also bought a Tesla coil that he says he can charge up his energy somehow. I don't know where he got the Tesla coil. And then he shows some special books, different books that he's reading. This one, for example. This one. Well, really strange. Then he uploads another video. This is his third video. I'm going to show you guys a fourth video. Notice how he's not using the stick. What the heck is going on here? Alright, so he uploaded a next video. In this next video, this is his most recent video till now. He uses a chain and a weight. I mean, it's impossible, right? Check this out. Look at what he does. How is this man?
Exactly like Moses in the Bible, the water obeys this black man in Africa. Now, this should be interesting in the comments because in the last video, I showed y'all human teleportation in Africa. And some of y'all said it was witchcraft. Well, if he's doing witchcraft, that means Moses was doing witchcraft in the Bible. Now, pay attention to how deep the water is right now because you're going to see it drop down in a few moments. And I want you to keep your eyes on this part of the water right here as well in a few moments because you're going to be able to see the water receding. The water is actually receding right now. It's just that he hasn't panned to the left in the camera yet so you can see the other people standing over there. But if you could see the other side, you would see that the water is already for some reason moving in that direction over there. As soon as they get out the way, you'll see. And keep your eyes on this. Okay, you see all the people over there. If you had seen them a few moments ago, I promise you would have seen the water higher than where it is right now. But the water is actually receding right now. You can actually tell. Look at where how wet he is. You can see that the water is receding. But keep your eyes right here in a few moments. You're going to be able to see way better. Now, you see? Look, that is a big body of water. That's not no small situation. Look at this, family. This is the wisdom of Africa. And this is not new knowledge to our people. This is very old, way before the biblical times, definitely during the biblical times, but way before the biblical times. Our people had power over the elements. We practiced dominion over the earth, power over the physical realm. And look how big that body of water was. This man just sunned a whole river, said, get the fuck out of my way. And the water just whoosh. Come on, y'all. And this is nothing. I'm talking about this is absolutely the least. I'm just glad that finally the elders are allowing some of this stuff to be done publicly so that people can know that our people have the holy wisdom. We are the custodians of the divine knowledge. Now, I don't know the specific purpose of this ritual as to why he had to remove so much water, but I can guarantee you that he does. And what I do know is that we are the custodians of this earth. We have physical power and dominion over the elements. Now, this man is someone that I would consider to be a practicing custodians, because we all supposed to be custodians, but most of us just trying to figure out every day how to pay rent and bills every day. We are not doing anything that God told us to do in the beginning times, huh? We're not doing any of that original knowledge, original wisdom, original culture. Most of us ain't practicing no ancestral wisdom out here anymore, but thank God that some of us are. And I think it was Elijah Muhammad that said it best one time. He said, if even one black man on this planet has the wisdom of God, then eventually all of us will be free, eventually. And what I can say to that is it's way more than just one of us left out here who still got that ancestral wisdom. Now, the real powerful guardians, you probably will never really see them, but I don't know, because nowadays, you know, they have been sanctioned. You know, we are in the time of declassification, so now you're getting a chance to see certain things like this. Like I said, it gets way more complex, deeper, right? But at least now we have an opportunity to see certain things like this on camera. This is a very small glimpse, when I tell you a very small glimpse. Anything that got nuclear weapons, lasers, alien technology, nothing compared to the actual mind. This is the most powerful weapon that exists, and we are the masters of this. Everyone else's technology is external. They have to build things to enhance their performance and enhance their capabilities. What would the white man had to do if they had to remove all of that water from that river? Just like, how long would it have taken them to build a dam to remove that? How long? This is 1,000 million points towards the narrative of people saying Moses was a black man. Now, all the other communities, if you think Moses was a white man or an Asian man or whatever type of man, y'all bring me the white man and let me see him part this sea. Let me see him part a river real quick with a little fly whisk in his hand, with nothing but a fly whisk. Show me the white man do that. Now, let me say one more thing, then I'm gone. This is some high-level hydrokinesis, and I want to make a distinct difference between the type of hydrokinesis you see online, which is, it's cool. But I'm talking about the kind that people learn from the Chinese wisdom, the Asian wisdom. You always see wind involved. You always see wind coming to move the water. If you notice, and I'm talking about small bodies of water, small examples of hydrokinesis. This man is moving a whole river. Whatever that is, that might even be leading out to the ocean. I don't even know what that is, right? This man is moving a whole body of water, and you don't see any wind. Look very closely. Those leaves would be shaking or blowing. Those leaves that the lady's holding right there. You don't see no wind involved in this process. It is the water that is obeying this man. The water responding to this man's desire or intention. You don't see any high-level wind blowing up. Look at the strap of the camera over there. Look at the strap of the camera. You don't see no wind moving, nothing. It's the water. This man has connected himself directly to the water. This is what the Hopi tribe means when they say the black race protect the sacred tablets of the water. We hold the secrets to the water. There was no wind involved in that process. And I think that is an interesting point. Peace.
What if I told you that you are in a quantum electromagnetic prism that has hijacked your consciousness and pushed it into this reality so you can curate the reality that they have programmed you to simulate? And quantum physics actually proves this. Follow me. I know it's complex, but I'm gonna break it down for you. Stay with me. So we all know about the observer effect, right? I want you to hold that in the back. We're gonna bring that back to the front. We're gonna bring this all together, okay? So we do understand that everything is made out of atoms. Atoms is 99% nothingness potential energy. You are actually a super atomic being in a super fixed position, as long as you don't respond to your environment, the environment that you are creating and collapsing based on your perception of you, which has been manipulated from birth. Okay? So you are actually programmed, because it's also been studied that we do compute everything just the same as computers do, and computers were actually based on us. Yes, we are the blueprint and model for what technology is built off of. So you have a thing called computational computing. Yeah, and that goes on in the hexagonal lattices within your brain. Okay, follow me. So what that means is that you are collapsing this electromagnetic field into whatever you want it to be, and that is based on your perception of you, which has been programmed into you from birth. Not only is that going on, but you also have conscious Wi-Fi that allows for the government to connect to the consciousness of every superatomic being and all of the NPCs and Agent Smiths that are in the system as well. They can connect just like they exposed it in the movie The X-Men. And do you want to know what those hydrogen colliders are doing? Just like in the X-Men, they're opening up motherfucking portals to these interdimensional beings that are wanting to drain you of your light in your life and your solar body, so that way you can have the opportunity to surpass them in your godship. This is all being dropped in CIA documents that confirm superhuman abilities. Let's go to the clip. This is the X-Men, mind you, showing you the hydrogen collider, how they can travel through space and time by combusting these particles. Yes. Showing you that the Nazi war was not what you think it was. And putting you into an alternate reality. This is technology that they've had since the 50s. You get what I'm saying? This is how they wanted to mimic the all-seeing eye. This is the technology. Yes, right in your face.
Listen to what he just said about having supercells.
That's what this is. So why do I have it? Well, at least one of your parents has supercell.
You are not human.
And supercell is a mutation of sickle cell. It's very rare, and even
Listen.
if you have it, it can lay dormant in your body forever. But it can also awaken, given the right conditions.
One thing our ancient ancestors understood was how to tap into their frequency to awaken these dormant abilities. I'm about to show you the way that we are supposed to begin to tap into these dormant abilities within our being. In the entire movie leading up to the final battle, Spider-Man was out of tune with his own frequency. That is why the first thing that he did when he wanted to activate his spider sense was breathe. Consciousness is directly correlated with your ability to breathe. Now, this ancient technique will enhance your intuitive frequency. And they show this technique in shows like The Avatar. You are going to look directly at your pineal gland with your eyes as you are meditating. You are then going to shift your breathing pattern to a 3/4 rhythmic system. You are going to inhale for 3 seconds and exhale for 4 seconds. This is going to activate your neural pathways and allow for you to think in a higher state of consciousness. Once you tap into your breath, you will awaken one of the many abilities that you have as a chosen individual.
Do superpowered beings walk among us? What if the superheroes we idolize in movies are real? Well, here is so-called proof. In this clip, we see telepathy and mind control in action. Like the superhero Professor X from the X-Men comics, this girl uses her telepathic powers to control the man's movement, even to the point he humiliates himself in front of everyone, picking up her books and then spanking his own cheeks. In this second video, we see train passengers completely bamboozled by the sight of a homeless man levitating above his seat. Reports say this man was never seen again once the CIA contacted him. This next clip was recovered from a small village, showing a man recording his power of teleportation for the world to see, if only he teleported into my holes. In the final clip, a video was uploaded online recently of a man flying throughout a city skyline with a GoPro strapped to his chest like Superman. Are these videos proof superheroes live amongst us, or are we smoking that loud pack? You decide.
People with real superpowers caught on camera.
This kid's gonna be somebody better than anybody ever knew.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Thought to be a mutant in movies, but in real life, there was still someone like that. That person was Nina Kulagina, a woman who could move objects with her mind. Here is a recorded video about her during the Soviet era. At that time, up to 40 scientists, including 2 Nobel laureates, examined this woman and confirmed the authenticity of her psychic powers. Kulagina said she realized her abilities when she noticed objects moving suddenly whenever she got angry. The spiritual experiments were closely controlled by the Soviet government. They even had Kulagina try to affect a frog's heart, and they found that she could make the heart beat faster or slower at will. A film showed researchers breaking an egg in a bowl of water. Kulagina could separate the yolk and egg white and move them to opposite ends of the bowl. Until her death in 1990, Kulagina was widely recognized as possessing one of the most extraordinary psychic abilities.
People with real superpowers.
A girl named Olivia Farnsworth is the only known case of chromosome 6 deletion. She doesn't feel pain hunger or the need to sleep. She was once hit by a car and dragged nearly 100 feet, but she felt no pain and emerged with only minor injuries. A man from Texas suffers from an extremely rare condition known as autobrewery syndrome. His body can ferment the carbs he consumes into alcohol, effectively getting him drunk off of food. Artist Stephen Wiltshire is an autistic savant known for his incredible photographic memory. He once drew the entire New York City skyline after nothing but a 20-minute helicopter ride over the city. A blind man named Daniel Kish has learned to use echolocation by clicking his tongue and listening to the echoes. He can safely ride his bike in traffic, differentiate specific kinds of cars and sense of building from 1,000 feet away.
The kids born with powers that science can't explain. Akrit Jaswal. At age 7, he performed surgery using his own medical knowledge. Doctors called him a child genius. Nong Yui. Born with glowing blue eyes, he sees perfectly in the dark. Scientists still can't explain. Adam Kirby. He scored higher on an IQ test than Albert Einstein when he was 2 years old. Abhijita Gupta. Recognized as one of the youngest published author in the world. Her writing talent amazed everyone. Natasha Demkina. Nicknamed the X-Ray Girl, she claims to see inside people's bodies like a medical scanner. Michael Kevin Kearney. He started speaking at 4 months old and graduated college at 10. A real-life prodigy.
Humans with real superpowers. Michel Lotito. He had the ability to eat and digest metal, glass, and even toxic material. Scott Flansburgh. His math skills are so good that he's regarded as the fastest human calculator. Marsh Youngum. He is immune to electricity. Isao Machi. He is capable of slicing anything thrown at him perfectly down the middle. Ben Underwood. had his eyes removed and developed to see their world with sounds using quick clicking noises with his tongue. Dave Mullins. He can travel 800 feet underwater with a single breath in 4 minutes with no oxygen or equipment.
By mid-2025. Now again, I had no idea about this. I didn't talk about this in previous videos because I never went back and read these books that I'd written. I just dictated them, and then I was such a workaholic, I just kept on going with the rest of my life and doing all this other stuff. And I never even went back and read them. So I was totally amazed to find out this prophecy of a first wave of ascension, that it was going to happen by mid-2025, and that there is going to be, as I just said, a full solar flash, but only after everybody's ready for it. So some of us are going to be able to go right into that higher astral body and be ready for the full-blown fourth density right away after this first wave happens. So apparently there will be some people who become incredible superheroes right off the bat. And this could involve telekinesis, this could involve telepathy, this could involve shooting lightning out of your hands, balls of light out of your hands. All these kinds of interesting things appear to be some of the basic stuff. The ability to project thought forms, to project complex visual thought forms. And again, by location, projecting your own essence into your fourth density body. And that's what we're all going to have to learn how to do. And once we're all finished with that, then there is a full solar flash, because now everybody has walked into fourth density. And everybody's walked off the stage of the earth. There's no need to be there anymore. We've all learned how to activate our astral bodies. We go into this new layer of existence, and only then is there the full solar flash. Now, the Law of One actually talks about all this stuff, and they estimate in the books that it's going to take somewhere between 100 to 700 years before this happens. Now, in the meantime, once we go through this first wave of ascension, we all get something that they describe extensively in the Law of One. You can go look it up or read Michael Prophecies again, where they talk about the third, fourth activated body. What the hell is the third, fourth activated body? The third, fourth activated body means that you live in a human body, you still have your body, but you also have your fourth density body activated enough that now it can do things like poltergeist events. It might start causing telekinesis to occur, and at first you don't realize that you are causing it, but it's this other version of you that would be like a ghost that lives at the same time as you are living. So you're interconnected with this consciousness, and it can actually go and move things without your awareness. And so if you look at all the teachings of the classic ancient master yogis, they all talk about the importance of raising your consciousness, and eventually gets to the point where people are having lucid dreams, out-of-body experiences, and in the case of levitating saints, we talk about this in our new movie Levitation. I hope you'll see that coming up. Levitation is going to be incredible. We have all these great stars we're interviewing for this, insiders. So when we see what's possible, it becomes an amazing phenomenon.
On my soul, once you locked in with your higher self, ain't no losses, just lessons. And your aura, untouchable.
Yo, check it. This solar radiation is not just some cosmic event. It's activating ancient DNA in the chosen. Yo, the military ain't even gonna know what hit them.
Nah, they ain't messing with us after this.
Yo, check this out. I don't even know how, but I can do this now.
Yo, he really think he the main character.
Bro, you got powers now. Man, shut up. Whoa! Let me tell you something real. You ain't gonna make it out here running off autopilot. You gotta tap in. You must have a high vibration for the solar radiation to activate your DNA. Yo, they think they can just roll up on us with they damn robots. We ready for war. Let's show these motherfuckers what we about.
People born with superpowers. Ratha Krishnan Velu was born with an unusually strong jaw and skull. How strong? He once pulled a 260-ton train using only his teeth.
So, superpower is a strong jaw. I don't think that's a superpower at all. A strong jaw and a strong skull. What kind of superpower is that? If you're going to give me some superpowers, you could keep the strong jaw. I don't need a strong jaw. I'm just fine with the jaw I got, chewing with the way I could chew. A strong jaw and a strong skull, keep that.
And set a world record. His jaw power is so extreme that experts call him a real-life superhuman. This man's body works like rubber, literally. Daniel Browning Smith was born with a rare mutation that makes him super flexible. He can twist, bend, and fold his body in ways humans shouldn't even try. His flexibility is so extreme that he holds multiple Guinness World Records as the most flexible man on Earth. Natasha Molchanova was born with insane lung power. She could hold her breath underwater for over 9 minutes and dive 130 meters deep with no oxygen tank. Her body used oxygen so slowly that scientists called her an aquatic evolution, a real-life mermaid. Tai Ngoc from Vietnam says he hasn't slept since 1973 after a fever. That's over 50 years with zero sleep. And doctors found no health problems at all. It's like his body doesn't need rest. A real
humans with superpowers. The fastest running man ever caught on camera running 80 miles per hour. Man carrying block that weighs 5,000 kilos or 11,000 pounds. Man is meditating and starts to glow.
This mysterious footage shows a woman appear to fly. Looking closely, none of the men's hands are near the woman as she rises and levitates. It is only after she is in the air that they grab her to hold her down. Another clip shows the woman levitating and rising sideways. Is this just an elaborate trick, or does this woman possess superhuman abilities?
Don't believe in real superpowers? Well, watch these. Now this first one here is a guy using some form of superhuman strength to lift a truck that weighs, what, easily 9, maybe 10 plus tons. This one's a guy starting a fire with his own hands. And then here is a girl in Lebanon that actually cries diamonds. Not crystals, diamonds, as people can use these to cut glass, and they obviously sell for an awful lot of money. So free money just from crying. And then this final one is, if we look closely, we see someone avoiding getting hit by this car, by being saved by someone or something. So what do you think? Are superpowers real? Or is it all just a hoax?
Alright guys, here are some pretty crazy videos of people with actual superpowers. Okay, what? Wait, where is he coming from? That literally that was thin air right there. Okay, no. This person is literally dropping from thin air. Wait, is she like... Did she just control the table? Is that the girl in the corner? Her arm went up. Okay, what? I do not believe this. What? Okay, he deserves it though. Oh, she's moving the shopping cart. What?
Humanity is about to experience a mass awakening in superhuman abilities. In The Secret Doctrine, Helena Blavatsky analyzes Hindu prophecies which predict the development of 8 superhuman faculties during the transition to a golden age. These abilities include teleportation, levitation, and even the ability to manifest any desire at will. Sibylline mystery texts also predict a coming golden age where, quote, heroes and gods commingle and where humans themselves will be seen as gods. The concept of a light body is linked to these prophecies of a golden age. In The Source Field Investigations, Wilcock refers to the widespread prevalence of light body references in numerous ancient traditions, where the human body is described as being, quote, transfigured into a new form. The Sufis refer to this as the most sacred body and the super celestial body, while Taoists refer to it as the diamond body. Others call it the Merkaba, which is even said to grant one the ability to fly if properly harnessed. According to Wilcock, our ability to harness these superhuman abilities and light bodies lies in our connection to the, quote, source field, which is a conscious, energetic matrix that underpins the universe and which also provides the blueprint and instructions for consciousness and biological evolution. Our ability to access and interact with this field is linked to the pineal gland, whose powers have been revered in many secret societies. Indeed, Manly P. Hall asserts that the, quote, biggest secret of Freemasonry is the regeneration of the human being into a divine state through the awakening of the pineal gland. Since at least the 1950s, there has been a consistent and focused effort in Russia to investigate this, quote, source field, resulting in over 10,000 published papers by 1996 alone, with more than half originating from Russia. This research was largely classified for national security reasons until the fall of the Soviet Union in 1991. The degree of our access to the source field, and thus the potential for this awakening and evolution, is proposed to be influenced by long cycles of time that may alter the character, quality, and even intelligence of the source field itself. Many scholars believe that we are now entering a time where certain celestial alignments, like the precession of the equinox, as well as our position relative to the galactic plane, are modifying the contents of the field that we can access, thus allowing for accelerated evolution. Dr. John Hawkes, for example, indicated that human evolution has accelerated at a, quote, supercharged speed in the last 40,000 years, potentially paving the way for a not too distant future where we can harness superhuman abilities.
Thank you again for joining me for another banger here at the OG community. Until the next video, peace and love.